Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Backyards for Birds again, and today what I'm going to show you is one of my favorite flowers here. This is called blanket flower. It is a great late season pollinator. It's late September and you can see a lot of it's still in bloom and some of it's actually gone to seed. If you look, you can actually see there's bees that are still feeding on it. This is one of the reasons I like it. It attracts a lot of bees and the butterflies will come to it as well. And it's very hardy. It works, doesn't need a lot of water, very easy to grow, and it's perennial, so it'll come back every year. But what I wanted to show you here is, if you look down here, you can see these dried heads right here. That's the flowers have gone to seed. And if you want to spread it in your yard in other areas like we want to do, we want to get some of this growing out in the front yard. The easiest thing to do is actually, see if I can do this one-handed. So you reach down and you just pull off the dead head, and if you kind of go like this, you can actually see if the camera will focus on that. There's all the seeds. It's gone to seed. Those kind of little sharp little pointy things, those are the seeds for the blanket flower. So that's what we're going to put out in the yard a little later in the year. And the reason I'm going to put them out later in the year is because of the birds. We get a lot of sparrows especially, and some finches and stuff that'll come and feed the ground. So if we put them in now, and not to mention over here, we've got some chickens out here that you can tell they're kind of scratching and digging in the mulch here. If we put them in too soon, the chickens and the sparrows and stuff will eat all these seeds. So we're going to wait for a little bit and then throw them down in the front yard. But these seeds here, so you can get in the sun, we're going to use to plant in the front yard. All we're going to do is we're going to put them down in the front yard and just kind of lightly rake them under the surface and let nature take its course. So it's pretty simple. In fact, I'm going to harvest a few more. I've got one-handed bag here, so I'm trying to do this one-handed. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull off a few heads and just put them in the bag, and later this year, maybe in a month or so, we are going to put the seeds out and let them grow, and hopefully we get some of these blanket flowers growing in the front yard. It's a really good plant to have, very easy to grow, puts out a lot of seeds, so you can plant them in your yard elsewhere pretty easily. And you can see there's another bee right there. So if you like a kind of a longer lasting blooming flower that's a perennial, blanket flowers is a great way to go. These have been in bloom for almost a month now, I think. It's been quite a while that they've been in bloom this year, so, and some are still going pretty strong. That bee there. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on a really great perennial that works for pollinators in the yard. Easy to grow, doesn't take a lot of water, is this blanket flower. So anyway, hopefully that gives you guys a suggestion on something you can put in your yard. And there's one of our chickens right there. They're the ones that are coming scratching in here, so we can't put the seeds down right now. But anyway, if you like this video, feel free to subscribe to our channel here and share it with your friends, and follow us at backyardsforbirds.com, and we'll catch you on the next video.